So let's talk Cupkin for just 1 second. I know you weren't necessarily prepped for this, but the product that was responsible for 80% of their sales was recalled. But we're still up 40% year over year. What the heck did you do, Tommy? And pat yourself on the back, by the way, but what did you do?
I mean, it was doubling down on the next hero product. We noticed that, like, when we started their overall advertising strategy plan, when they first signed up with us and we started working together, um, we noticed that they had like maybe 3 to 5 products that were swallowing up maybe 80 to 90% of overall sales. And then within those top 5 products, one in particular had maybe 70% of those sales. And so
Mhm.
we already knew right off the bat, this is now our new hero product. And so um, this was a very interesting situation too, because they started working with us at the beginning of Q4. And so like when I say a week or two right before the fall prime event, like I mean we were sharing our plan with them while getting things up and going right after their approval. So things were moving really, really quick. And one of the first things that I knew straight away was we needed to segment their campaigns and products in a more appropriate manner. Previously, they were just kind of grouping in their product ads with no real intention. At least based on what their structure was showing us, they were just throwing in product ads with, both branded and unbranded targeting. Things just were not aligned, and so
Give me a pragmatic example of how you would take one and restructure that appropriately. Go ahead.
absolutely. So you would want to take a campaign, and the first thing is really noticing, like, are there major differentiators between the actual product ads themselves? Like,
Mhm.
do they have different functions? Are they different themes? Like, for example, we have an animal sticker book, and then we have a princess sticker book. While they're the same products, it's not going to be the same audience that's maybe looking for it. And so based on what you're noticing in your search terms, that can be a huge indicator to let you know if you need to move your products around, restructure things, or if you can leave them. One way to know that you can leave everything is if you notice that the search term behavior is pretty uniform, you're not seeing major differences, whether it's like specific sizing or colors, like those are going to be keywords that you want to look out for that kind of confirm to you, hey, maybe you should test, at least test segmenting these out. And so in our situation, we had all kinds of different themes within those searches, like, animals, cars, planes, trucks. So, like, it was just all over the place. And really hyper segmenting those top 5 items that we originally mentioned were going to be a key factor. So, starting with those and then building out additional campaigns for middle tier products that we aren't really necessarily worried about pushing, but still wanted to have ready to go for when we do have budget prepared. And so the real key was hyper segmenting those top 5 hero products, ensuring that our targeting was starting off with a good mix. One of search terms or targets that have already proven themselves, looking at our historical targeting reports, seeing, okay, these are the targets that we know that are going to generate sales.
Mhm.
So starting with a good mix of those keywords and then starting with a good mix of keywords that require testing. Maybe we just haven't spent on them before and we need to invest in them, that were still relevant within our category. And so this opened up just more exposure, and increasing the exposure to our overall audience. Um, and then of course really understanding what the overall spend allocation should look like, because we knew that there was one main hero product and then 4 to 5 other supporting products. we knew that there was gonna be a skewed allocation. The, hero product got maybe, 70 to 80% of our overall spend, and so that was gonna be important to really, really back that specific product ad because we knew that that was going to actually move the needle for us while still supporting that with the top 4 to 5 other products that still generated sales, but not nearly at the same rate or scale. Um,
Well, you
and
need
then,
one thing that's at least one thing that's going to be a real market penetrator, if you will, like to give that initial visibility. And then you've got momentum that actually carries over, trickles over to the rest of your catalog. I mean, it just does. So
exactly. And it also helps when that hero product has, all the supporting creatives you need, right? Like the videos, the creative lifestyle images, the resources that you have are going to really determine your success.
you can have everything perfect on the back end, but if you don't have something worth clicking and putting in your cart on the front end, if you see a bad quality content, the copy doesn't make it, they're missing the right type of information, you've got a poor infographic, you've got imagery that doesn't show the product correctly, then basically they're going to seek an alternate product, a substitute product for the same thing, and just say goodbye. So that content goes a long way. We have figures in the background that say like just having better photography, and our Nectar photography actually converts at an average of 20% higher, which is like
Wow.
it's phenomenal. If you pair a great brand page, a great campaign, the right SEO, and just like the right images, all of those benefits stack on each other, and you've got great market penetration, brand building, and in the end, when you go into the right phase, profitability. Like it's good. I was really happy to hear about the Cupkin story because I was like, that's a great case study. That's a great story. To lose one of your hero products like that, the one that's responsible for big, and then go, okay, so now what do we do? And so catalog cleanup, high segmentation, really digging down on efficiencies, and well, I love it. And great job.